Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, there is emerging information that more than 100 masked police officers have occupied Rigathi Gachagua's home, both in Nairobi and at Wamunyoro. The reason behind this, it is an attempt to arrest Rigathi Gashagua. That is what police officers are intended to do. And you would ask yourself a question: why would a police officer raid Rigathi Gashagua's home in an attempt to arrest him? Is it really true that it is police officer doing so? And if so, what is the intention? And also another question comes in, is it really working in the interest of William Ruto or against William Samoei Ruto? Now, here is how this issue began. Gashagwa reacted to the next general election 2027, and his warning to the president is that please don't try to circumvent the will of the people. If you try, the 2007 will be a Christmas. Remember the 2007-2008 post-election violence. When Gachagua said this, Kipchumba Murkomen responded to Rigathi Gachagua. And his response is that they are ready to arrest Gachagua.
Kuna watu wanatutisha, wanafikiria they are now above the law. Wanafikiria hawatashikwa. Wanafikiria hawatafungwa. I am going to tell you, under our watch, this country is not going to condone anybody who wants to ban this nation. We are going to do everything under the sun to make sure that for this period we serve this nation, we must keep our country safe. Ndio tukipeana baton to another person, tunapeana a safe and secure country yenye iko under rule of law. And that is the team we work together. Hiyo ndio nilitaka niwaashiwe. Msikuwe na wasiwasi. Hii vitisho na fitina niliona Murei, ukweli ya venye umesema MCA wetu wa huko juu, umesema ukweli. Na ni vizuri tuzime moto ikiwa mbali na tuonyane kama viongozi na tuonyane kama wananchi.
Finally, mimi nilisema juzi na mimi naona they are trying to change the context of what I said. Mimi sijasema Kenya itakuwa na fujo. Mimi nimesema nikisikiza wa Kenya vile wanasema wewe William Ruto usijaribu kuiba uchaguzi, na nimeuliza IBC, please be patriotic, msiweke hii nchi kwa shida, because history has shown when there is a contested election there can be violence, and it has happened, and we must refer to history. That's why I said we saw what happened in 2007. So please, IBC, make sure you don't create a situation where we can have a recurrence of what happened in 2007. Because if it happens this time the way people are talking, it can be worse. Na mimi, it is my civic duty as a leader to caution the country. Siku tumeleta finance bill 2024, mimi nienda kwa rais nikamwambia, hii finance bill usisukume. Wakenya wataki, watakataa na wataleta shida. Akasukuma, nikaenda kwa cabinet. Na iko kwa minute. Kwa cabinet yote watu 22 na rais, mimi ndio nilipinga. Na nikasema iweke kwa minute. Nikasema hii kitu italeta fujo Kenya. Hii watoto wanaitwa Gen Z hawatakubali. Na ilifanyika. There was violence, there was unrest, there were chaos. I had cautioned the president and the cabinet. So what we are saying is, we have a civic duty as leaders. If we see a situation that can cause unrest in the country, we must say so. That does not mean that we are advocating for anybody to fight anybody. We are saying we have seen it before. It can happen again. What they are unhappy about, na ndio wanashida wakinipigia kelele, hawataki tukubusha watu mambo ya Kiambaa ile kanisani. tulikusamehea, lakini hatuwezi sahau. Ulichoma watoto wetu ndani ya kanisa. We'll keep on reminding you. I know that is why you are unhappy. Na tulikuwa karibu tusahau until ulituma watu pale Kasarani, pale Mweki PCA Church, ndani ya kanisa, vijana wakuje kutuua sisi ndani ya kanisa. Tukalinganisha hiyo na ile ya Kiambaa. So rais na watu yako, kama unataka tuachane kuzungumza mambo ya Kiambaa, wacha kutuma wahuni makanisani na kwa mazishi kulete fujo.
So what followed after Kipchumba Murkomen statement? Remember, CS Murkomen is the CS for Interior who took over from Kithure Kindiki. So this is what Rigathi Gachagua's lawyer shared, Degwanjiru. To all media houses, kindly be informed that the DCI has taken hostage of all His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua's both at Karen and at Wamunyoro. They are currently manhunting him. We are yet to be informed of the reason. He also tagged Citizen, KTN, Mtembei, K24, Kameme TV, TV47 News, and others. Now, Gashagwa, who is the deputy party leader of DCP, also shared this information. This evening, officers drawn from the DCI, GSU, NIS, and other special forces have raided and illegally occupied my party leader, His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua's home in Wamunyoro, Madeira, and even at Karen, attempting to arrest him for only God knows what. I take this early opportunity to strongly condemn the misuse of disciplined forces to settle political score by this failed Ruto regime. No amount of intimidation, intolerance, or dictatorship can stop the inevitable Ruto one-term reality. He must go, and go he win. Ataenda na kuenda, ataenda. That is a statement from Cleophas Malala, the deputy party leader of the Democratic Party belonging to Rigathi Gachagua. Now, one question. Why arrest Gachagua? Another question. Is it working for William Ruto? The first question is already answered. Gachagua is being arrested because of what Kipchumba Murkomen already warned him about. But is it working in the interest of William Ruto? That's now the big question on this punchline that I would want us to look into. But before we go deep into that discussion, I have a quick and very humble request. For those who are watching this channel and you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to our discussion. Now, one of the biggest ever mistake that Ruto would do is attempting to arrest Rigathi Gachagua. Leave alone even arresting him, just attempt to arrest Gachagua. It will land William Ruto in a huge problem. Ruto will be in a total mess. And I think that is where he is heading to. Why am I saying so? Already Kenyans hate William Ruto with passion. People are listening to Rigathi Gachagua. Gachagua has brought in the discussion about one term. And I think that can be the main reason why he's being arrested, though trying to use some of his statement to justify the arrest. But the reason behind this is the popularity that Gashagwa is gaining as he continues to attack this regime. You know, the more Gashagwa attacks this government, the more it becomes popular. So any attempt to arrest regarding Gashagwa, it is suicidal for William Ruto. It is dangerous. It can send him into a political oblivion. In fact, arresting Gashagwa means making him popular. Even Gashagwa will be readily available to be arrested in case there is such an attempt. Si ati hawajafikia Gashagwa na si ati wamekosa kufikia Gashagwa. They have enough intelligence. But the issue is that any arrest with regard to Gashagwa is a plus for him. It elevates him. It gives him that chance. So whoever is attempting to arrest Gashagwa, he is actually campaigning for Gashagwa and decampaigning William Ruto. The issue of sympathy in this country, Kenyans love sympathizing with those who are being viewed as if they are very down there. While I'm oppressed. Someone was asking, did Uhuru Kenyatta arrest Ruto when they parted their ways? Uhuru in his wisdom, he never attempted to go that direction. But we can see President William Ruto is heading that direction of settling political differences through arrest. This might just backfire on William Samoei Ruto himself, because you are building Gachagwa's name. In fact, you are building his new political party. It's going to become so much popular. So you will end up doing this unknowingly. By the time you are discovering, you already completely messed up.